Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Garoppolo's 49ers going up against Rodgers' Packers.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Second down, here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Running right, Jones. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down. Working from the gun. Rodgers drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Rodgers now on first down. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Reuben Foster coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. Now Rodgers looking to throw on second down. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. And the first 3 points of the night belong to our home team as they get the field goal on the game's initial drive.
A good, solid drive. It didn't wind up in the end zone, but that's okay. You've got something positive on the board, and you got the early lead.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Carry for Carlos Hyde. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. Going for the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Steps away to it. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Nick Perry able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. And a great spot to start this drive from here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And here we go on 1st and goal. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to... They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they worked their way back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. He dumps it to Hyde. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Garoppolo on 1st down. Flushed out right. And Garrett Selleck here on the completion. That one goes for 24 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. They go screen pass to Hyde. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Forced out to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. His throw caught right around the 6. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 yards there for number 15. So easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Kenny Clark. Able to use that strength and get him for a loss of 2. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. Looking for Garcon. He's got him. Touchdown 49ers. Pierre Garcon. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are back within a score. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 1st down, Rodgers. And this is incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And it's 2nd down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen over his face all game long that he's got to try and block and protect his quarterback and create space for his runner. In this case, he did a really nice job of communicating and executing.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
319.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Tank Carradine in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Caught by Cobb. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From midfield, here's Rodgers. He's got his targets, Cobb. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. They go back to the ground with Jones. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Out of the pistol to give to Jones. Finding room to the 20. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Packers add on to their lead. Now Crosby for the point after. It's good to make it 17-7. Crosby on now to kick it away. To return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Now, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they, when they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. Escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field. Why does Larry always do that? He just stops talking. But let's go play the third quarter. I'm psyched. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They hold them to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
Here we go now. Boom, landed. No. Check. Patriot. Detroit. Here we go now. Green.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone. No. Check. Patriot.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking for Garcon, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. On first down, Garoppolo being chased out left. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Let's go. All right, now, look at 56.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Rodgers going to throw. A dump underneath to Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Now a first down carry by Jones. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Again, it's Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Haven't met a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So a little fortunate there because that one was definitely leaking right.
Without a doubt. Maybe about the width of a football or so inside that right upright. But he got it to go.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Garrett Selleck, the tight end, was the target, and it's 3rd down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And now another one thrown incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56. Please. Over.
And the back goes into motion. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And able to find Garcon. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39. It's a pickup of 14 there. And it'll be first down 49ers.
Here we go now. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, now look at 56. No. Check. Patriot. Over.
Garoppolo again. Buying time to his left. But I think the ball's out, and the Packers pick it up.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo eluding the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Here we go now. Watch it now, Barney.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Hurry up, here we go. Green. Over. Back 99.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
No.
Back now at Lambeau. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They put Selleck, the tight end, in motion here. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead, first down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop and have to get the football back, but 8 yards on first.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Earl Mitchell coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target, deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
On now is the Packers punter. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taking it about the 16. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Garoppolo on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Shift together here from the D-line. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Halfback sent in motion. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Caught left side, Garcon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Out to the flat for Hyde. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook open?
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there, taking it in from 11 yards out. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gold to add the extra point. He's got it, and the score's now 27-14. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you'd think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
They'll try the right side with Jones. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on 2nd down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now it's Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Rodgers throwing here. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers to Montgomery on the draw. And oh, his first carry, he loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Green Bay 1st down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
He sets up the screen to Jones. There he goes inside the 30. Boom! And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes...